Hi guys, John here. It's your weight loss motivation time to start your week off. A lot going on at the moment. I've finished my filming with the BBC for Inside Out. September the 1st, BBC One 7:30, you'll see what was the culmination of 4 weeks work in respect of me increasing my carbohydrate consumption. I'll do a video closer to the time on that really and talk about that specifically. What I want to talk to you about today is a couple of things. Firstly, I want to talk about direction versus drudgery. And one thing that we tend to forget, I think, it's really, really tricky because if I put on something here about ab exercises, losing weight fast, it'd get quite a few views. And there are people out there who sell their products based on that. And that's okay, that's their bag. But I think when you actually lose weight, and I'm talking weight loss, I'm not talking exercise, because people get this so confused, and I'll keep repeating it. There's a big difference between fitness and weight loss, huge. They're not linked really, because I can go and run for 10 miles, that's a fitness thing, I don't do it to lose weight. So if you're looking to exercise to lose weight, you're going to fail. If you are obese or quite heavily overweight, exercise is not the thing you want to focus on. There's two things you want to focus on first. You want to focus on getting your metabolism right, resetting your body so it works properly, and focus on habit change and mindset. Those are the first two things you want to focus on for weight loss. For fitness, fine, knock yourself out, find a protocol that works, and then go and do it. I mean, there's that many different protocols out there, and I think what tends to happen with fitness and exercise is the more extreme, the better, because people think, well, if I'm beating myself up like this must be getting me better results. True, but it depends on what stage of the process that you're at. So, if you are overweight and you're looking to lose weight, body fat particularly, you've got to get your diet right, you've got to get your habits right. Both in the same measure. Now, habits are an interesting one because they're an individual thing for individual people, but you've got to look at your daily practices. For example, when I started losing weight 9 years ago, again, I'm one of the few people that's been able to keep, 4.5 stone or in and around 60, 70 pounds off for that time. The first thing I did was focus on habits. So habit building is really, really important. Now, when I talk about direction versus drudgery, changing habits can be a chore. So everything that every human being's ever done has been based around trial and error. So for example, when you learn to walk, you didn't have a 6-week quick fix program to walk. It was a get up, fall down, get up, fall down, get up, fall down, get up, fall down, get up, fall down. Learning to drive. If you ever did an intense driving course, it was trying to cram as much in the time you could, but again, it took work and trial and error. You couldn't just get in a car and drive. It took trial and error. Yes, some people passed quicker than others. Yes, some people had less tests than others. I had 6. He passed on the 7th. But it involved a process of trial and error, learning, trial and error, words, letters. So everything that we've ever done has been trial and error. Now, trial and error can involve drudgery, it can involve effort, it can involve hard work. Weight loss is exactly the same. The problem is we sold the dream of that it can happen fast, it can happen this, that, and it can, but ultimately if you turn around to most people and go, what are you trying to do here? Most people would rather be thin and healthy for the rest of their lives if they were honest. Now, they might want the quick result, but ultimately most people just want to, I'm assuming, want to just live good lives. So it's looking at that longer term thing. So if you've got a longer term goal, so say for example if you lost, I don't know, I would give the example, I'll always say, would you rather lose 14 pounds in 6 weeks and put it back on, or would you rather lose 14 pounds in 6 months and keep it off forever? Now, it's amazing the amount of people who will go to the first one instantly. They'll go, oh, I'd like to lose it in 6 weeks because they're, conditioned to think time is quicker, so it's better, but I don't mind putting it back on. Which is, I think, is the way we're conditioned really. Whereas if you're actually out there doing it, it does involve a process, trial and error, and it also involves a process of drudgery. Drudgery is a really good word because it means that some days you're going to be like, oh God, it's hard, I just want to do this, I just want to do that. And when you've got a direction where you're going, that gets you through those tough times. Sometimes you have good times, sometimes things work, everything's going swimmingly, and other times things don't, and we tend to be conditioned to think that change doesn't happen. We can just stay in the same job, relationship, house, situation, weight, and all these things, and everything will work out for the best. But when change occurs, if you're not ready for it, because you've got a direction, it's going to make you implode because you need to know where you're going when things change. Like, my life has changed a lot in the last year, a hell of a lot. My circumstances, things like that. And without that, I'm going this direction. It doesn't mean I don't get upset, let the chimp out the bag, get wound up. It just means that I know exactly where I'm going in terms of my direction and where I'm after. So the actual mechanics of this thing, so the task that you need to do is say, right, what am I trying to achieve? And really get into place and think about your longer term objectives. Because those longer term objectives will drag you through the tough times and make you understand that the thing is going in a certain direction. So for example, if you're looking to lose, I don't know, 28 pounds or 2 stone, and you've set yourself a goal of doing that for 6 months, that's perfect. You've got a longer term objective. So when you have a bad day, you don't implode because you've got this short term vision about success. You think, well, actually, this is part of a longer term holistic process. Not sexy, not fun, not as popular as Ab Blast and all this crap, but is more important for you if you're looking to lose weight. So if you're looking to lose weight, number 1, habits, number 2, diet, but habits need to be first, because changing what we eat, it's difficult, and changing what we do is difficult, but you need to look at what you do first in order to achieve what you're looking to achieve. So, but always remember, when you have those bad days, that direction alleviates drudgery, so it gets you through. If you haven't got a direction, you haven't the goal, you don't know where you're going, you are not going to get through those tough times. Remember, guys, goals are specific to you. If you want to achieve anything, you've got to have a goal that's specific to you. I want to lose weight, I want to be thin, they're not goals. I want to be more confident, it's not a goal, it's a state. You need to get specific about what you want to do so you can aim towards that. Don't just be like everybody else and go, I just want to lose weight. Well, that's not a goal. It's not. Everyone who I know has said that has failed. You need to know exactly what it looks like, whether it's a dress size, a clothing size, a weight, how you look in the mirror. There's got to be something that gives you a vision of where you're going, so it can get you through those tough times, because you will encounter tough times. I know people literally have stopped because they've had one bad experience and they've stopped, got fat, and then made excuses for the rest of their life. That's okay if that's their bag, but no program can save you if that's your mentality. If you're going to quit and get fat and then complain that you haven't got time for this and time for that, that's okay, but there's a choice that you can make if you need to. So have a think about that. So remember, tough times happen, accept them, accept change. If you've got long-term direction, that pulls you through. If you haven't got long-term direction, have a think about that. Take some time for yourself. Take 2 hours with your phone off, your computer off, your iPad off, whatever off. Turn all that off for 2 hours. Spend 1 hour with your family. Spend 1 hour working on you to enhance your skills and see what you want to do. That's it for today. Stay tuned. A lot going on. Any questions, let me know. I'll put my details in the description box, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.